what could be sustained simply by having water there?
Well, considering how little water there is now, you would expect that maybe it'd be microorganisms, something that's microscopic. You might be able to see mats if they get all together and that sort of thing, but you would expect fairly primitive life considering how little opportunity there is on Mars to take advantage of liquid water.
Okay, so now what could we do with this discovery? What does it mean for us here on Earth if we do find life there on Mars in some form?
Well, there's always been a reasonable belief that maybe at one point in time Mars had life, but whether or not it's there today is a very difficult thing. Certainly the biggest problem was, where do you look on Mars today to find life that's extant, life that's living now? This is the first place we can actually look.
And so what are the future explorations going forward with NASA and Mars? What are the plans for the Red Planet?
Well, we have a fair amount of plans. The next rover that we're sending to Mars is going to launch November 25th. That's the Mars Science Laboratory. It is equipped, among other things, to be able to measure organics. So if there is life on Mars, or if there was life on Mars, we would hope that some remnant would be left, and the Mars Science Laboratory might be able to measure it. Now, I should mention that it's not going to where these flows we're seeing. It's going to Gale Crater, which is very interesting in its own right, and actually has a good chance of finding a place that could have preserved organics.
All right, and just out of curiosity, when we launch something here to go there, how long does it take to get there?
Well, it depends on orbital dynamics of how close or far Earth is from Mars, but at the best opportunities it takes about 9 months. So when Mars Science Laboratory launches in November, it will arrive at Mars August 5th or 6th, depending upon where you are on the planet, on Earth, next year.
All right, we'll have you back to see what we find when that happens. Dr. Meyer, thanks so much.